Before we get into rainbows, colors, nursery rhymes and cute CGI babies, let me ask you something. What do casinos, YouTube, infants and billion-dollar companies have in common? One answer: Cocomelon, a children's YouTube channel that started as humble animated nursery rhymes but now generates tens of millions of dollars monthly, controls billions of hours of screen time, and has been studied for its psychological grip on toddlers. But behind this candy-colored world is a corporate pipeline that's making billionaires richer, while according to critics, leaving kids addicted, overstimulated, and even speech delayed. So, who's actually behind this machine? Let's find out. Believe it or not, Cocomelon wasn't born in a corporate boardroom. It started in 2006 under the name Checkgate, later known as ABC Kid TV. The founders? A couple based in Orange City, California. Jajian, a children's book illustrator and scriptwriter, his wife, an illustrator and animator. They created videos to help their own children learn basic ABCs and nursery rhymes. There were low-budget animations, simple 2D graphics, and catchy songs. No team, no studio, just two parents and a home office. In fact, for the first 10 years, they barely monetized anything. No merch, no sponsorships. Then, around 2017, the shift happened. In 2017, the channel rebranded as Cocomelon. They transitioned to 3D animation, hired more animators, and increased production quality. This change exploded their popularity. They focused on nursery rhymes with hyper-catchy melodies, bright, overstimulating visuals, characters like JJ, Yo-Yo, Tom Tom, songs like Bath Song, Yes, Yes, Vegetables, and Three Little Pigs. YouTube's autoplay became their best friend. One video finished, the next started, and the loop never ends. By 2019, Cocomelon became the second most viewed YouTube channel in the world, just behind T-Series. In 2020, a London-based startup called Moonbug Entertainment entered the picture. Moonbug had a simple but powerful business model: acquire fast-growing kids' YouTube IPs and turn them into global franchises. They already had Blippi, Little Baby Bum, and Morphles. Then, in July 2020, they acquired Cocomelon. The amount? Reported to be between $500 million to $1 billion. Cocomelon was no longer just a family business. It was a media asset. Just 1 year later, in November 2021, another major deal happened. Moonbug Entertainment, the owner of Cocomelon, was acquired by Candle Media. Candle Media was founded by two former Disney executives, Kevin Mayer, ex-CEO of TikTok, ex-head of Disney Streaming, and Tom Stack, former COO of Disney. They were backed by Blackstone, a massive private equity firm. So you wonder the total acquisition price? $3 billion. So now the Cocomelon brand, originally built in a living room, is a centerpiece in a portfolio designed to build the next Disney. And it all started with nursery rhymes. Let's talk about one of the most profitable empires on the internet. An empire built not on war, crypto, or finance, but on nursery rhymes. This is the money machine known as Cocomelon. And it's not just making noise on your kid's tablet. It's raking in millions every single month. Let's start with the big one. YouTube ad revenue, the core of the empire. Cocomelon's main channel, the English one, is a juggernaut. Nearly 196 million subscribers, over 208.2 billion views, over 1600 uploaded videos. Now, let's talk about money. According to data from Social Blade and Speaker J, this single channel pulls in between $2 million and $7 million per month. That's up to $84 million a year, just from YouTube ads alone. And now that's pure ad revenue, with no sponsors, no brand integrations. Just Google putting ads before Baby Shark or Bath Song. Let that sink in. But they didn't stop at English. Cocomelon is available in 12 plus languages, each with its own YouTube channel. Here is a breakdown just for your convenience. Cocomelon Spain has 3.47 million subscribers. Portuguese one has 4.06 million. Cocomelon Chinese channel has 384,000 subscribers. Russian channel has got 1.69 million. Dutch channel has 743,000 subscribers. French channel has 1.68 million. Arabic channel has 1.45 million. Cocomelon Hindi has 236,000. Cocomelon Indonesia has 5.65 million subscribers. Cocomelon Italian channel has 1 million subs. Netherlands channel has 424,000 subs. And Cocomelon Croatia has 100,000 subscribers. Oh, and these are not all. They also have a sign language channel for Cocomelon that has 1.56 million subscribers and 555 videos. Yes, you have heard it right. They have a channel for the specially abled kids too. Each channel printing its own cash. Some of the channels like Bahasa and Portuguese are likely pulling in 1 million per year or more. Even the smaller ones are probably netting 10,000 to 50,000 a month each. If you average 30k per month per channel across 12 channels, that's another 4 million plus per year. Add that to the main channel, we're looking at a conservative ad revenue total $30 million to $100 million a year. Yes, conservative, because the number can well easily be over 400 million or more. But ads revenue is nothing compared to licensing and merchandise, where the real money lives. Here is the dirty secret of kids' entertainment. The real cash isn't from views, it's from toys. Cocomelon's parent company, Moonbug Entertainment, began licensing Cocomelon IP in 2020. That's when things went mainstream. Here is who they have teamed up with. Jazzwares for plush toys, action figures and dolls. Fisher-Price for branded learning toys and playsets. Orajel for sponsored toothbrushes and oral care campaigns. Colgate for Cocomelon toothpaste. Kellogg's for branded cereal and breakfast bar. And last but not least, Party City for Cocomelon birthday supplies. Anywhere there is a toddler, there is now Cocomelon merchandise. Conservative estimates put Cocomelon's merch and licensing revenue at $10 million to $30 million per year, maybe even higher, depending on global rollout. Remember, every time a parent buys a Cocomelon backpack or t-shirt, that money Moonbug doesn't have to split with YouTube. Do you still think that YouTube was their final form? Think again. Cocomelon made it easy to Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime Video. And they didn't just appear, they dominated. In 2022, Cocomelon was among the top 10 most streamed shows on Netflix in the United States. Think about that. Beating out Hollywood films and adult dramas with cartoons about brushing teeth. That kind of performance commands multi-million-dollar licensing deals. Netflix doesn't share exact numbers, but based on comparable children's IPs, each season could bring in $2 million to $5 million for US distribution only, another $10 million plus for global licensing rights. In total, their streaming income is estimated $10 million to $50 million per year. The most disturbing part of Cocomelon isn't how much money it makes, it's how it holds attention. One major tactic: rapid camera cuts. The 7tix YouTube channel analyzed the Baby Shark video, found out that 97% of shots in the video were under 2 seconds. Let that sink in. Only 2 seconds. Cocomelon uses the same method. They make sure that in their video, the frame changes every 1 to 2 seconds. They make sure that the characters in the video have continuous movement, color flashes, and dopamine triggers. Why? Because the brain, especially a developing one, struggles to look away from movement and novelty. A journalist from the New York Times visited the Cocomelon studio and shared very scary details about them. He described a test room with 2 screens. One shows the latest Cocomelon episode. One plays soothing videos, forests, birds, people pouring tea. A child sits between them. Whenever the child looks away from Cocomelon, the creators cut that scene and reshoot it. They are literally A/B testing kids' brain for maximum retention. According to Dr. Christine Sommer, a renowned expert on kids' behavior and psychology, when kids watch a normal educational videos, they tend to have engagement ratio of 11%. And for a Cocomelon video, can you guess the engagement ratio? 74% engagement. Yes, a whopping 74%. This is some kind of dopamine hit for the kids. Other child psychologists have noted that kids exposed to high-paced Cocomelon stimuli show signs of meltdowns when removed. Some children struggle with delayed speech or shortened attention span. On TikTok, trends show toddlers sprinting towards TVs when Cocomelon's intro theme plays. This isn't harmless background music. This is digital heroin for toddlers. If you found this video informative or eye-opening, consider sharing it with a parent. This is Clickworm Media. If you want more deep dives into the business of influence, attention economy, or media psychology, smash that like button, subscribe, or better yet, destroy the subscribe button. Stay awake, stay aware. Until next time.